Good morning, everybody. I believe we are now live on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. I'll try to look at every camera every now and then to cover every platform we're streaming on. Hello. It is now about 10:33 in Korea in the morning, and it is sunny and cool outside. The spring weather has started, and of course the cherry blossoms are blooming. First, to get started, we'll have some updates about deadlines and things going on with studying in Korea. And thank you for everyone joining on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. The first thing is that many of you saw our giveaway on Instagram got extended. And that's because the promotion we were running expired like in the middle of it. So we wanted to renew that and then give people more time to see the promotion and enter the giveaway. So thank you very much for entering the giveaway, and the new deadline to enter the giveaway is April 15th. So please leave a comment and like the post, and of course follow our Instagram page to get in on that giveaway. Hello on YouTube, and well, we have a lot of people on Instagram. Hello, good morning. Other deadlines coming up are for the study trips we're running. The deadlines coming up are for the July summer program and the July youth program. So the July summer program for adults has a deadline of April 30th. Hello Brazil. And also the youth one has a deadline of May 10th. So be sure to apply to those if you'd like to attend. You can find all the details on studytrip.com and then choosing the Korea destination. And other things going on, we're going to talk about the new online courses that we posted recently. We sent out a newsletter about the new online courses, and I'll go over more details about that very soon. And next week, we'll cover more about the new visiting program at Hanyang University, which we've also sent out more information about that as well. So next week we'll be actually filming at Hanyang University and talking to the staff there about the visiting program. And that program is a little unique in that it allows you to take undergraduate courses here in Korea at Hanyang. So stay tuned for that next week, Monday, same time at 10:30 a.m. Korea time. And today, the main focus will be on the online courses from Lexis Korea that we emailed about. But feel free to ask me anything about living and studying in Korea. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you. We have a lot of people on Facebook as well. Hello from Peru. Glad you could join us. So I will jump into the information about the online course here. And again, as we go along, please feel free to ask other questions as well. So as you may have seen, Lexis Korea is now offering some online options for you since the COVID-19 is kind of hampering people's travel plans. So in case you can't travel, you can take these online courses. So there's actually two different ones that you can take, and I'll talk about both of them today. I'm doing well. Thanks for joining us. And the first course is kind of like an online private course. It's just simply titled the Online Korean Course. And these are actually like private one-on-one or like small group lessons. Maybe you're with your sibling or a friend and you'd like to take private lessons online. And you can actually like start any time or date as long as you can figure that out with the teacher you're paired with. And then if, let's say you're doing it with a friend, then you can find a time to do it with them at the same time. And you can sign up for a certain amount of hours, and we've listed on our website as well the amount of hours. So let's say you want to cover 10 hours over a month, as long as you can agree on a time with your teacher, then that's perfectly fine. And similar for the 30 hours and 60 hours registration. And you can see the prices on our website, and they're offering a promotion right now up until June 30th if you register before June 30th. So you can get in on a small discount if you register before then. There is an application fee. The application fee is not refundable as for most of our programs. And there's no like textbook or other materials you need, just need to join the course. And then after you join the course, the teacher of course will go through the lessons with you and teach you Korean via these online one-on-one time slots you pick. And if you decide to join as maybe a couple friends together or just as a one-on-one lesson, then the price is the same. So you're basically paying for the time rather than the amount of people. So that's a nice advantage. And if you have any specific questions about that, then of course you can contact us via our contact form on our website, and we'll be more than happy to answer any other questions. There's still a couple of details that some people asked today, which I'll try to get back to you very shortly. And the tool they'll use will probably either be Zoom or Skype. So I know both of those platforms are being used heavily for online interaction these days. So either Zoom or Skype. And as I mentioned before, you can arrange a time with the teacher and then sign up for the amount of hours you want. Hello on YouTube to Morris Shell. And yeah, again, if you book by June 30th for the regular online course, you can get a discount on the longer registrations. So for the 30 and 60-hour courses. And if you're just joining us, we're talking about the new online courses offered by Lexis Korea. We just posted the information and emailed out a newsletter about it. And there's, how long does the course last? For the online Korea course, you can choose how many hours you want to study. So you can study from 10 hours or 30 hours or 60 hours, and you can cover that hourly allotment in as much time as you want, as long as you can arrange it with the teacher. So let's say you want to study for 30 hours and you want to do it like over a month. Maybe you'll do, I don't know, 7 or 8 hours per week. And yeah, for the age limit, normally if you're under 18 years old, Lexis Korea will allow you to submit a parental consent form to teach or to take the classes. So the normal age is 18 years or older. And then we're checking on if they're going to allow the online courses with minors as well. And as I mentioned before, normally they let you submit an online consent form from your parents, but we're checking on that for you. And we'll update our information once we confirm that. It may be a little different since these online courses are new. So the second course we'll talk about is what they're calling the Untaek Live Korea course. And basically this means that the course will be streamed from their normal classroom setting. Back to the online course for the 30 hours. The regular rate is 1,500,000 won, and you can use Google or another website to convert that into your own currency. So 30 hours online course is Korean won 1,500,000. And of course, right now they're offering a small discount if you register by June 30th. For the online course, it's done online. So if you want to do something else in parallel with that, that's perfectly fine. So back to the online Untaek Live Korea course, that's basically a streaming of a live class while you're in Korea. And okay, we have another question, sorry. For the online courses, you may be grouped with a bunch of other people, depending on if you take the online Untaek course, it's a streaming of a classroom setting, so you'll probably be with other people. If it's a private course, then you can, of course, do it with a friend if you'd like. And if you'd like to get more information or start filling out an application, just contact us. If you go to googlehanguk.com, you'll find the contact form on the bottom of our homepage, or you can email us. However, we prefer that you use our contact form. All right, I'll go forward with the Untaek details now. This is a live stream of the classroom setting as if you were studying in the classroom in Korea. So the time is not flexible. It's going to be from like 9 a.m. To a 12:15 p.m. Korean time. And then there's actually an afternoon like skill focus class in the afternoon from 1:15 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Korean time. So for the Untacked live Korea course, that time is not flexible. You would be streaming the classroom course at the same time as it's given in Korea. So using Zoom, they would stream the class. You can see the teacher teaching, and you can interact with the teacher, of course, via Zoom. And the teacher can also like check your assignments, and you can follow along with the lesson live as it's being given in Korea, virtually through Zoom. And for that one, it starts every Monday, just like the regular Lexis Korea course. And you'd have to, of course, attend it while the classroom course is going on. So from 9 a.m. Korean time. And yeah, feel free to leave other questions if you have them as I'm going through the information. So as I said, you can start the Untacked live Korea course any Monday and follow along from 9 a.m. Korean time. And there are 2 courses you can take. The longer one is 25 hours per week, and the shorter one is 15 hours per week, exactly like the intensive Korean courses regularly offered at Lexis. You can also take one on the weekend, and it's offered on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Korean time. And as I said, they're run through Zoom. And there's also the application fee, which is non-refundable, as similar to our other courses. And the fees are as follows. If you want to do the longer one, the 25 hours per week one, it's 200,000 Korean won per week. And if you'd like to do the shorter one at 15 hours per week, it's 150,000 won per week. The weekend course is 60,000 won per week. And for the Untacked ones, there's a minimum 4-week registration, so you'd follow along for 4 weeks for the class. And you don't have to worry about any textbooks or materials fee. If there's material that the teacher needs to provide for you, they will. And I just said the course prices for the Untacked course, and you can see them on our website as well. If you go to gogohanguk.com and go to schools and Lexis Korea Seoul, you can see all the different options of classes, including the ones in person, if you're able to travel to Korea. So again, the 25 hours per week Untacked online is 200,000 Korean won per week, minimum 4 weeks registration. The 15 hours per week is 150,000 won per week, again, minimum 4 weeks registration. And the weekend one offered on Sunday, 60,000 per week, 4 weeks minimum. And right now they're doing a promotion. If you book your 4 weeks, you get an extra week free. And that's also until June 30th. So you can be sure to get like an extra, depending on which course you sign up, like an extra week added on to your 25 hours or 15 hours or weekend course for the online Untacked Korean language course. I guess this person's asking about the Lexis Untacked course. Do they send you any activities or workbook? There's no materials fee, so if there is anything extra that they need you to do for like homework or activities, then I'm guessing they're going to send those direct to students. It would probably be via email or some other electronic method though, so you don't have to worry about like mailing things back and forth. Hello. So again, if you're joining us just now, we're talking about the new online courses offered by Lexis Korea. And there are two different courses. We've covered the private online Korea course, which is a one-on-one or like small private group lesson. You can arrange like what time you'd like to have it and register for a certain amount of hours. The other one is basically a live stream of their class that takes place in Korea called the Untaek Live Korea course, which follows the time in Korea from starting from 9 a.m. And then you can choose to register for either 15 hours per week, 25 hours per week, or taking it during the weekend. And also, if you have any other questions about living and studying in Korea, then you're more than welcome to ask me. We, of course, are still supporting students that wish to come to Korea and study at our various partner schools. We realize now that due to the global situation, it may be difficult for you to travel to Korea. So we have partnered again with Lexis Korea to offer these online courses that they have. And I think it offers, of course, great flexibility. And if you'd like to follow along with the live class that's offered in Korea, then of course you're welcome to do so with the Untacked Korea course. Hello. I think I covered most of your questions here. If you need a review about the prices, then of course you have all the information on our website. If you go to our website, gogohanguk.com, and go to schools and Lexis Korea in Seoul, should be near the top. You can see, of course, the prices for the in-person classes and the Untacked and the online private Korea course. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So many of you also may be wondering about like the situation in Korea regarding the COVID-19 and like safety and things. The number of cases daily is still kind of low. However, there are still new cases, but with the social distancing and wearing masks and things, it has been going down. If you do decide to travel to Korea for studying, there currently is the mandatory quarantine rules, but of course these have been changing like almost every week depending on the situation. So we can of course advise you further if you decide to register for in-person Korean classes and decide to come to Korea. It's of course for everyone's health and safety that you follow the mandatory self-quarantine rules, and it's of course helping people stay safe. Hello from New Zealand. Thanks for joining us. And people may ask, well, can I still fly to Korea? If you can find a flight, yes. They haven't really banned any people or any nationalities or anything. There's still many commercial flights that come to Korea. Oh, there's a question. Oh, wow, it's very early in the morning in Spain. Here, it is 10:52 in the morning. So yeah, there's still flights arriving in Korea as long as you follow their special entry procedure, and as long as you follow the testing if you show symptoms, or the self-quarantine if you're not showing symptoms. Since, as many of you know, you could show like very little or no symptoms and still be contagious. So that's why they have the quarantine that is for people arriving in Korea. Where am I? I'm in Seoul, Korea. We're streaming live from our office. And as I mentioned before, it's about 10:52 and outside it's nice and sunny. It's a little bit cool. The spring weather has started, so a lot of flowers are blooming. And yeah, I guess it's also allergy season for many people. So be careful of that if you're in Korea. How is Korea now? As I just mentioned, weather-wise, it's great. And in terms of how the COVID-19 is affecting Korea, it's, as I mentioned, people are wearing masks and there's a lot of social distancing happening. So the number of cases is continually keeping low or trending downward. Hello to Australia. I've never been to Korea, so is it better to take a study trip? That's up to you. If you have more time, then of course you can study longer term, like for 3 months or 6 months or a year. If you have maybe only a couple of weeks, then of course a study trip is a great option. And we can, of course, help you choose depending on your time or budget. Is Korea in quarantine too? No, not really, except if you're visiting from abroad. If you arrive in Korea, then they have like a mandatory like self-isolation, self-quarantine period, but the general public is not. Let's see, I think I answered those questions. If you have questions on our other platforms like Facebook or YouTube, feel free to leave those and I will answer them for you. And yeah, if you're in the US, I know they're leading in the number of cases. Social distancing is hard for people in Australia. Imagine how hard it is for Korea. It's a very tiny country. I think is sure travel with Hanguk. I'm really interested in this program. That's great. Yes, you can still travel to Korea if you'd like to study here, so contact us and we'll help you choose a trip or choose a school. Is it possible to work while you study? That depends. First of all, if you have a student visa for Korean language, then you'd have to wait 6 months before you're able to work part-time, and then you can qualify to work a certain number of hours. And if you study short-term, like only a couple of weeks or less than your visa-free period, and you're here as a tourist, then no, you're not allowed to work. For those just joining us, earlier we reviewed our new online Korean courses with Lexus Korea. And of course, feel free to ask me any other questions about living and studying in Korea while we're live streaming. We can, of course, go back and review the online courses as well for those that have just joined within the past 15 minutes or so, if you'd like. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. Is it possible to go and study Korean and have a job there? I had just answered that and I'll answer it again. Yes, if you have a proper visa, if you have the student visa for studying Korean, then you have to wait 6 months before you're allowed to work part-time. You qualify to work a certain number of hours, depending on a couple factors. With part-time work, you do have to have good attendance in your language program, and you also have to get permission from immigration and your school after that 6 months. And we can, of course, help you with that process. We can help you with accommodation if you need it. You can see different accommodation options on our website. Can people from the UK do the program as well? Yes, yes you can. There's a lot of different countries that allow study in Korea without too much trouble. So we can, of course, walk you through the whole application and visa process if you qualify for a visa. And I think I'll just review the online course information again, since we've had people joining. So again, we have 2 different types of online courses. One is just simply the online career course offered by Lexus Korea. It's like a private online teaching. So you can do it one-on-one, or maybe you have your sibling or a friend that you'd like to arrange a time to study with. And you can choose a different allotment of hours, so 10 hours, 30 hours, or 60 hours. And you can cover that in however much time you want. So if you want to cover 60 hours over 2 months, that's fine. Or if you want to cover 10 hours over 2 months, it's also okay. There's an application fee, which is non-refundable as with our other language programs. And of course, 10 hours, 60 hours, and 30 hours have a price as well. So for 10 hours, it's 500,000 Korean won. For 30 hours, it's 1,500,000 Korean won. And for 60 hours, it's 3 million won. And the price, of course, will change depending on how many hours you want to register for. and you can kind of negotiate with your teacher once you're matched when you'd like to study. So you can do it with maybe a time that's convenient for both of you rather than follow Korea time, because obviously for some of you, the time difference may be like 15 hours or 14 hours or something like that. And it's done over Zoom or Skype. And if you book by June 30th, you get a 5% discount on the 30-hour one or 10% off the 60-hour. Anyone can sign up for the online courses. And if you'd like to study in Korea, then contact us and we can let you know about the visas and the schools that are available as well. Great thing about these online courses, it doesn't matter where you are, you can of course join them. How many times can I stay in Korea with this program? If you study with just like your tourist visa, then you can like come as many times as you want. For the student visa, then let's say you come to Korea and study long-term for like a year or two, you can still of course come back and apply for the visa again if you'd like. So you can really study as many times as you wish, depending on like the visa and things like that. But we can advise you if you want to come like multiple times, and we can let you know more information about that depending on your situation. Is it possible to work and study part-time at the same time with only the student visa? Yes, if you wait 6 months. You have to wait 6 months after receiving the visa and coming to Korea before you can get permission to work part-time. Going back to the online courses, the Untaek Live Korea course is a live stream of their course they offer here in Korea. So using Zoom, Lexis Korea will have a live streaming with a teacher there teaching the course as if you were in the classroom in Korea. And you have to follow the Korean time, so it's from 9 a.m. During the week. And then they also offer a weekend course on Sunday, again from 9 a.m. Korean time. So yeah, if you have any other questions about like pricing, you can check out our website and it lists the prices again. For the 25 hours per week course, for the live streaming of that, it's 200,000 Korean won per week, and for the 15-hour course it is 150,000 Korean won per week. For the weekend one, it is 60,000 Korean won per week, and there's a minimum of 4 weeks registration for the Untacked live streaming of the classroom. And they're also offering a promotion. You get 1 week free additional if you register by June 30th. Hello, hello. And yeah, a lot of you are asked about working and studying at the same time. So if you have like specific questions about that, please contact us. So, thanks for joining us, Cloudy Teeman. Hello, XVNSXA. Do you give scholarships? For the online courses, right now they're running some discount promotions or the additional week free if you register by June 30th for the Untacked course. For our other courses, in general, there's not really scholarships, but some of the schools give tiny discounts if, say, you have perfect attendance or you're the top student in your level. And you can find out more information about that on our website, or just let us know, contact us. Let's see, I think I have covered other people's questions. Yes, you're very welcome for the information. Yeah, do contact us on our website. You're very welcome. A lot of you had contacted me this morning, and due to the live stream, I'm a little delayed getting back to you, but I will be answering your emails very shortly. You're very welcome. And as you know, on Instagram, the live videos disappear after about 24 hours, and you can catch the replay on YouTube here or Facebook over here. Both of them will have the video for you so you can review my answers and also post comments. If you have comments, please do comment on the videos and we'll get back to you. We do check the comments. If you're already emailing with me, then feel free to reply to my emails or I will reply to you as soon as possible. We normally reply to you within a day, but it can take up to 3 days depending on, of course, the weekend and other things we have going on. What's the difference between language school and universities? We have many language school partners that are universities. However, the language school course offered by the universities is not like a degree seeking course. So you don't have to be like a full-time student or a student at all to be enrolled in them. You can sign up for the language school courses whenever you'd like. So next week we'll cover a new program, our visiting program, in which you can be an undergraduate student and take like undergraduate courses. So stay tuned for next week's live stream, same time, 10:30 a.m. Korea time on Monday. Yes, you can still do this course. It's based on your citizenship, not where you're living. So if you were, I guess, if you're born in Spain but not live in the USA, whatever your citizenship is, doesn't matter. If you're American or if you're Spanish, we can help you in Spanish, or if you prefer to use English, I can help you. You can still apply through us. And if you have any other specific visa questions or things like that, then just please let us know. We can help you in English, Spanish, and Italian. So if you aren't very proficient in English, today is the English live stream, but we'll have other live streams as well. As you caught last week was in Spanish, and we can answer your email in any of English, Spanish, and Italian. And of course, our website is also in those languages too. And we have a blog as well. Our blog posts, I believe, are in English and Italian. And we've been posting a lot on our Spanish Facebook page as well. So any of those 3 languages, you should be able to get assistance. And we're coming up on about 30 minutes on the live stream. It's about 11:06 here in Korea. Weather is nice and we are staying healthy and safe. And I hope you are as well, wherever you are. If you do have more questions about the online courses or like things just like living in Korea, studying in Korea with the visa or not, please let me know. We'll continue the live stream for a little bit more. And as I mentioned, if you don't catch the Instagram one, you can see the replay on Facebook or YouTube. 4 a.m. in Italy, it's very early. Thanks for joining us. 8:06 p.m. in Colorado. Hello to Colorado. What's the minimum age to join? So if you want to study long-term, then the minimum age would be 18 years old. But we do have programs for youth, like our Youth Korea study trips for 14 to 17-year-olds. And if you're interested in like the online courses or studying like as a minor, then please contact us and we can get you more information. Most of the time, Lexis Korea asks for just a permission from your parents if you're a minor. So please contact us and we can figure out a way for you to study. Anyone else in other time zones want to say hi? I think we had some other people. Let's see, other people joining us from Europe and America earlier. See any other questions from YouTube or Facebook? Yeah, we've put, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, we've posted a link to our language school page for Lexis Korea, so you can see more details about the course itself and the pricing and things like that. The same thing for our other language schools. If you are interested in our other language schools, our website has all the information. And if you'd like to see things like interviews with students or teachers or staff, we have a bunch of videos on YouTube, and we have other videos as well on Facebook, so you can check out those. On Instagram recently, we've been posting some videos to Instagram TV of like study trip activities and other fun things in Korea, so you can hopefully live vicariously through us during these challenging times. Yeah, so for those that have just joined us, we're talking about our language schools in Korea. Right now, we know it may be difficult to come to Korea to study, so we've opened up some online courses with our partner Lexis Korea, so you can check those out. There are 2 different online courses available, and it's great you'd like to learn some Korean. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up there. If you're still kind of exploring your options about like what to pursue in terms of studying Korean, if you come to Korea to study, you can study short-term with just like your passport tourist period. You can study long-term with a student visa that the schools can sponsor for you. And now you have a third option where you can study online using Lexis Korea's Untaek classroom streaming, live Korean course, or their private online Korean course. You're very welcome, and we look forward to hearing from you. If you have any other questions about living and studying in Korea, please let me know. Or of course, use our online contact form or email us, info@gogohanguk.com. As I said, we normally get back to you quite quickly, like within a day. However, it can take 1 to 3 business days, depending on, of course, if you email us, like say on the weekend, or if we're doing things like this, like live streams or other meetings we have. So we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks in advance for your patience and contacting us. Yep, we look forward to hearing from you, and yes, we look forward to having you study very soon. Again, for those that are interested more about the pricing or promotions we're running, we emailed out a newsletter very recently about the promotions for the online course, and our website has all the details about pricing. If you're wondering about what the price would be in your currency, you can, of course, use Google. They can convert the currency. If you just type in, say, 100,000 Korean won to US dollars or euro. Also, there's other websites out there that can do that for you. We quote in Korean won because we're in Korea and that's the pricing they use. So exchange rates vary like often, so it's easier to quote Korean won as that's the constant price. We have a question on YouTube. Is there a particular online course you would recommend? I think that depends on like where you're located in the world and what your budget is as well. If you can stream the online course, then that would, I think, be fun to do, but that's offered from 9 a.m. Korean time. So if that's not a good time for you, then of course you can arrange the regular like one-on-one online Korean courses according to your budget and your schedule. But I think if you want to kind of still be in like a classroom setting, even though you're remotely learning, then the Untaek course would be a nice option for you. Are our programs only to study Korean or also a major? So our main focus is Korean language courses. However, we have our new visiting program with Hanyang University, which is for full-time undergraduate students to like do a semester or 2 abroad. And we're going to be streaming about that next week. So Monday, 10:30 a.m. next week, we'll be streaming about the visiting program at Hanyang University. So we can give you more details about that. It's also on our website. If you go to our school page and you go to university programs, yes, the online courses also cost money. If I buy a study trip, can I extend my visa? If you come on a study trip just on your tourist time, then you can, of course, like stay longer in Korea as long as your tourist time allows it. You can also like still continue to study. If you want to add on some more weeks, then you can do that too. You are welcome. So let's say you do a study trip for like 3 weeks and you want to study longer or stay in Korea longer, then you're more than welcome to do so. You can extend your accommodation if you'd like. We can help you with that. We can also help you register for more classes if you want to. Thank you for joining us on all 3 platforms. I'm sorry if I can't look at everyone at the same time. I've got 3 different cameras here to make sure we're covering all our bases. And again, if you did miss something, please visit YouTube or Facebook afterwards, as the Instagram live video disappears after 24 hours. Yes, you're very welcome. Everyone saying thank you. And yeah, today we have covered the main topic of our online courses with Lexis Korea. There's 2 offered, the classroom one, which is the Untaek live streaming of a classroom. And then there's the private online Korean course, one-on-one with a teacher, or maybe you and a friend, like a private group lesson. And another reminder about deadlines. First thing is that you maybe seen our giveaway on Instagram. We've extended that deadline due to some, we renewed the promotion for that, so more people can see it and more people can enter. So you still have time to enter that. That's going to be until April 15th. Study trips, we still are running study trips. The July summer study trip for adults has a deadline of April 30th. And the Youth Korea one, the first one, during July has a deadline of May 10th. So you still have time to apply for those. And hopefully by then travel will be a little bit easier. So we look forward to seeing you in Korea very soon when the weather is warmer. Right now the weather is kind of cool spring weather, and I'm sure summer is coming very soon. So we'll let you know once the weather warms up a bit. So we have another question. Also, will I be able to do the class once I get done with my regular schoolwork? If you're still a student, like in high school or college or something, you can study here in Korea anytime. You don't have to be a current student. You can, of course, do it when you're still a student if you want, like say over a summer break or winter break or something, but there's no like maximum age limit. There's no requirement that you have to be a student. Are universities closed at the moment? Do you think they'll be open by summer, or should I wait until September? Our language schools are still open. Some of them are doing some online classes similar to like the online streaming of classrooms due to the health and safety due to the COVID-19, but they're still open and they are still scheduled to be open throughout the year. So if you'd like to register for summer, there's still a little bit of time left. Some schools have their deadlines very soon, like within a week or 2. Otherwise, for September, the deadline is during June or July, so you still have like about 2 months, 3 months. But for the summer term, for Hanguk University, their application period is finished. But for other ones, I believe you still have time. If you have a school that you're interested in, let me know and I can look up the deadline for you. Otherwise, they're listed on our homepage as well. And for each term, we update the deadlines on our homepage for our schools. So if you go to like, say, the homepage, gogohanguk.com, near the top under the banner, you should be able to see the deadlines for the upcoming term. So right now we're in the application period for summer. Yes, Christina, our Spanish-speaking student coordinator, can help you in Spanish if you contact us. She's more than happy to help you in Spanish. Or you can check out on YouTube our live stream from last week where she live streamed in Spanish. So we'll be live streaming in Spanish again very soon. I believe she's streaming next week, but you can check out, like, say, our Spanish Facebook page and such for updates for now. You're very welcome. We're approaching 45 minutes on the live stream. I know Instagram cuts us off at a certain amount of time, but again, you can see the replay on YouTube or on Facebook, hopefully. It keeps the video. If not, we'll let you know where to go to see the replay of the live stream. And again, we've been discussing our new online courses offered by Lexis Korea, as well as any questions you have about living and studying in Korea, what the situation is in Korea now, and some upcoming deadlines. So if you'd like to join us for summer, please apply, basically apply now. The deadlines are coming up very soon. Same thing for our study trips. You have a little bit of time left for the July study trip, and then May 10th for the Youth Korea study trip coming up. Have another question? Yeah, because I do have to do my regular so if you're studying online already for some courses, then yeah, you could of course add on Korean language courses, and we can help you register for that if you'd like. Again, we have two different types: the live streaming of the Korean classroom, which is the Untaek Korea course, or the private one-on-one. And for those asking about like the age limit and things like that, we can ask about that if you are under 18 years old. Oh, also you may be wondering, like let's say you've been studying Korean for a while and you don't want to start from the very beginning. There's a placement test that Lexis Korea gives, so don't worry about that. They'll place you in the level appropriately, or you can discuss with your teacher, if you do the one-on-one course, what you'd like to cover or what level they think you are, so you can start appropriately. Because I know many of you probably are studying independently, or you've been taking classes at like a community college, or maybe you've taken them during undergrad or graduate school, or in high school or middle school. I know Korean is starting to pick up as a more commonly taught language. So we know you may have experience already. I'm drinking some coffee as it is morning here in Korea. Thank you again for joining us on our various platforms. We've had some great questions and attendance on all of them. And again, I hope you are still eager to study Korean. I know it's a very challenging time in many aspects for a lot of people all over the world, but we have many options for you for studying Korean. We can still support you once you get to Korea, or if you're deciding to do an online course, we are more than happy to support you for that as well. Hola. If you're a Spanish speaker, then please join the Spanish live streams, where you can see the replay from last week, and we can always help you in Spanish via our contact form and email. Yes, so many of you may have been using different apps to also study Korean, which is great. Of course, studying it in person, like if you come here to Korea to study, or studying it live with a teacher, can be a different experience than studying it via an app. So we do encourage you to explore those options as well, either online courses or the in-person courses if you're able to travel to Korea. So we're approaching almost 50 minutes, a little close to an hour, so we'll begin to wrap it up very soon. And as we're near the end, I will review again our main topic for today, which is the online Korean courses offered by Lexis Korea, our partner. So Lexis Korea in Seoul is offering 2 online Korean courses. The first one is simply called the Online Korea course, a private online Korean class, either one-on-one or small group. And you can find a day to start and time with agreement with your teacher. Once you get matched with the teacher, you can sign up for chunks of time, either 10 hours, 30 hours, or 60 hours. And you don't have to worry about any textbook or material fees. And as I said, the class time is negotiable. You can use like Zoom or Skype. And if you book by June 30th, there is a 5% discount on the 30-hour package or a 10% discount on the 60-hour package. The other online course is called the Untaek Live Korean course, and that is a live stream of a Korean class. So that's based on the class time here in Korea. So you'd want to be available starting from 9 a.m. Korean time. And it runs Monday through Friday, 25 hours or 15 hours per week, or a weekend course on Sunday. And the tool they use is Zoom, and you need to register for a minimum of 4 weeks for those courses. And again, no material or textbook fee for that. And if you book by June 30th, you can get 1 week additional for free for the Untaek Live Korea course. Hola. I can read some Spanish, but my speaking has deteriorated over the years. So if you have a specific question in Spanish, please do contact Christina, and she can help you in Spanish, as she is a native speaker. Thank you very much for joining us again on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. We do regular live streams during April every Monday, and we're going to be doing some with school staff and students. Next week is going to be covering the visiting program, and then in 2 weeks we'll be talking to a student, and I believe we'll have more school staff after that. So please do stay tuned to our live stream weekly. You're very welcome. Yes, I took a lot of Spanish in middle and high school, but unfortunately I've started to kind of replace it with Korean. So again, I can read some Spanish, a lot of Spanish still, but my speaking has kind of deteriorated, unfortunately. Thank you for all the hearts. Please be sure to tell your friends about us too if they're interested in doing an online course. I know many of you may have trouble traveling, even just outside your homes these days. So with that free time, why not study Korean in a live environment? And later, if you're able to travel again or travel easy, then please do contact us. We are still supporting our Korean courses in Korea. All our schools are still open, and we can help you process the application, process the visa, and get general assistance with our Korean language schools. So we're approaching 1 hour, probably wrap it up very soon. Again, you can visit our website anytime to contact us or learn more about our language schools or the online courses that we discussed today. I know a lot of you are starting to finish up your applications for summer. Please be sure to do that as soon as possible. We'll get you your invoices and things like that for paying for the course. And then for those that need a visa, of course, we'll help you with the visa process as well. Yeah, and for speaking skills and doing the live course with live feedback from a teacher would be a great way to help. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, same thing with our study trips. If you're interested in something short-term, then please do contact us. We are still accepting applications for many of our study trips. And if you're emailed over the weekend or this morning, I'll be sure to get back to you very soon. We had the live stream scheduled for this morning, so I'm a little delayed in replying, but normally I can reply to you within a day or two, but it can take, as I said, up to 1 to 3 business days to reply, depending on if you email us over the weekend or you email us maybe at night, Korea time. Thank you for all the hearts, XVNSXA. And yes, so we're approaching 1 hour, so I know Instagram will cut us off very soon. And as for YouTube and Facebook, please be sure to visit there, or you can head over there to see the replay. Hola. And yes, thank you for all the Spanish speakers that joined us, and be sure to tune into the Spanish live stream or visit our website or social media, as we do post there in Spanish too. if you do type something in Spanish, I can probably read it, but I'd have to reply in English during this live stream. Let me see if there's any questions I missed. I don't think so. Let's see, thank you for all the hearts. And again, just to recap, we'll be live streaming again next week. We covered our online courses today, and of course, visit our website for more information. If you are applying for the summer term, be sure to complete those applications as soon as possible. And our study trips, same thing, deadlines are coming up soon. So I think we will wrap it up for today. Again, coming to you live from Seoul, South Korea. It is almost 11:30, and my name is Nathan. I am the International Student Coordinator here. I know many of you probably have been emailing me or seen me on our videos before. Yes, well, thank you for the heart spam. We appreciate all forms of hearts and spam. The edible kind. As many of you know, Koreans love spam too. We posted on our social media recently some spam like merchandise. Maybe you saw that post. Alrighty, we will wrap it up for today. Thank you again for joining us, and be sure to catch us next week where we'll be on site at our language school. You are very welcome, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. And hello. Hello. Matsi Cookie. Alrighty, I'll be signing off for now, and thank you again. Thank you. Goodbye, YouTube.